What's going on, guys? Wizard here, and today we got a really fun one. Actually, we're gonna do a Dragon Ball character tier list. Now, as you can probably see, there's a lot of characters here. We're probably not gonna go through all of them, but we'll go through quite a few. So this is gonna be a bit of a longer one, but I'd like to preface this by saying I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. Absolutely love it. There definitely will be more Dragon Ball content coming in the future, so stay tuned. And let's get started. So, for whatever reason, Android 13 is the first character here, and I'm gonna put him in average, don't care. I don't necessarily think he's bad. There's just nothing particularly interesting about him, and his movie is just kind of average, mediocre. The best thing about that movie is obviously the Spirit Bomb absorbed to Goku, and other than that, there's really nothing notable about it. Let's see here. Let's go actually to 16 here, and we're going to put him in great. Now, you can attribute a lot of his greatness to Gohan, obviously, but he's just such a gentle giant type character. Obviously, it's kind of a cliche, but the way they play it out in the show is very kind-hearted and charming, and I definitely think he deserves a spot up here. Let's go with 17. Okay, there's part of me that wants to put him in great, but after Dragon Ball Super, I almost feel like putting him in God tier. He's the MVP of the Tournament of Power. He's got to go in God tier, right? I'm not the biggest fan of this character in particular, but I think I'll give him the first God tier spot. A lot of people are probably going to disagree, but dude, he's the MVP of the Tournament of Power. Like, how are you going to argue with that, right? Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. So, Dragon Ball Super. Okay, I see they separated them. So, Dragon Ball Super is going to have the God tier 17. I'll put the Android 17. Actually, I might put the Dragon Ball Z Super 17 in decent tier because, I mean, he's fine and he has a good arc, but. Or is that GT? I can't tell. 18 from Dragon Ball Super doesn't really do anything notable. Don't care. Dragon Ball Z, again, I'm going to put in decent. Don't particularly care. As far as the Cell Saga goes, I could give or take with the androids. I'm more interested in the Cell, arc of the show. I'm going to try to kind of skip out on some of the less notable androids here. Golden Frieza. Now, I'm assuming this is from the Tournament of Power here. I love this character, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to go with great. I'm not going to put him in God tier. Obviously, the delivery of the lines, whether you watch the English or the Japanese dub, or the English dub, sorry, absolutely great. And Frieza is just hilarious, just trolling everybody. And that's one of my favorite sections because you really kind of get time to enjoy the character while he's somewhat good, you know what I mean? 21, do I want to... I know there's going to be a lot of guys who are going to hate this out there, but I really... I guess I'll just put don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to put her in bad, but I don't really care. Super Baby. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of GT, so I'm not going to have as much love for characters like Baby as some of you guys, but, I'll put him in decent. I think he's a decent character. Super Baby 2, I can't put him in great. Like, if there's a good tier here, maybe. I might actually add a good tier real quick. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know, oops, sorry. I don't really, use tier list a lot. Let's do this. Let's do good. Good/great. And we'll just move Super Baby 2 here, and if need be, then we'll move him. But I think he's a good character, so he should probably be up here. Bardock, Dragon Ball Super Edition. I love Bardock, but the Dragon Ball Super Edition didn't really do a lot for me. I'll put him in decent. But as far as the original Bardock, he's going in God tier. Sorry, one of my favorite characters of the show. Absolute badass. I love the character of Bardock. I can't tell. Is this Bergamo here? The picture's kind of cut off. I'll come back to that. Beerus. You guys are going to be mad at me, but I'm also putting him in God tier. A lot of people don't care for him as much, but I absolutely adore Beerus. I think he's one of the best characters in the show. I absolutely love him. He's going in God tier. This is Jiren's Universe, God of Destruction. I don't think he's notable enough really to put on the list. Actually, you know what? I'll put him in trash. Ah, no, okay, so this is Basil, and this is Bergamo. Okay, so Bergamo is going in. Tempted to put him in don't care, but I'll put him in decent. He's not a bad character. Basil, don't care. Bojack, decent. I'm not the biggest fan of his movie. Obviously, Gohan with the Goku Gi is pretty badass in that movie, but other than that, pretty awesome. Broly. I'm gonna go with God tier for both of them. I was kind of thinking, actually, it's the second coming. Is this before he was transformed? Because I'll put him into great, so probably right here. But Broly is my favorite character of all Dragon Ball, so I'm actually gonna move him up here. I think Broly is damn awesome. He is my all-time favorite Dragon Ball character, both iterations. I absolutely love the character. He's like the Incredible Hulk, but Dragon Ball Z. Bulma, I'm gonna come back to that. Birder, I mean, don't really care about Birder. Honestly, that's gonna be me with most of the Ginyu Force. Let's go Buhan. As far as the stakes in the show at the time and what he brings to the table, probably should be in great, but I'm going to put him in decent because I don't really care for his character. Same thing with Fat Boo. Gotta go in decent. Sorry, there's not a lot of character development, and I get that's just part of the character, but I am just not too interested in that. Can't tell, is that Caulifla or is that Kefla? I think it's Caulifla. Caulifla is gonna go in bad. Sorry. A lot of people complained about it, but I am just not convinced by her transformations. Kawa also gonna go in bad. Nothing particularly great about him. The only thing interesting is Vegeta's interest in him. Champa, decent. Not a lot of explanation needed there. Just okay. I think this is perfect form cell. I don't think this is perfect cell, so I'm going to put him in decent also. Let's see, is there another cell down here? I don't know. Is there? Huh. Because if not, I'm going to have to put him up in great. Maybe even God tier. I don't see one right now, so we're going to come back to that. Actually, just in case, I'm putting him up in great because I don't want people to think that I absolutely love Perfect Cell. Depending on how I feel, I might even move him up to God tier. Okay, I don't really want to put Chi-Chi and all these people on the list. I'm gonna move to Chilled. Chilled is average. Don't really care. Just kind of there to be a placeholder for Frieza and the Bardock story. Cooler is probably in the great tier. I mean, there's nothing particularly interesting about his character, but you can't deny that he is pretty damn cool. Final Form Frieza. Probably great. Yep, we're gonna put him in great. Obviously, the Frieza saga, amazing. No one can deny that. I probably... This is probably my favorite version of Frieza, so... yeah. It's close, but yeah, this is probably my favorite version of Frieza. At least the final form Frieza before he turns into the buff Frieza, but he's right up there with him. Kind of gonna skip around here a bit. Dr. Gero, decent. Frost, decent. My, good. No, not above Frieza, and Frieza's actually gonna go probably way up here, and you're probably moving back here. And you're moving up here, and you're moving right here. One Arm Future Gohan. He's going straight to God tier. One of my favorite characters in all Dragon Ball. Absolute GOAT moment. You guys know this, though. I don't really have to tell you. I wouldn't put him there, but I'd probably put him here, and then I'd put here, and then I'd put here. You guys are going to be so mad at me for putting Beerus above Bardock. Sorry. Dispo. Decent. Nothing particularly great, nothing bad. Future Trunks from Dragon Ball Super. Good. I mean, I just... the Trunks tropes kind of went on for a long time. I don't find it particularly interesting anymore. Pretty predictable stuff happens when he comes into the show, so... but he does have great quotes, of course, and he has pretty cool transformations with the Rage transformation, so yeah, I'll put him in good. Future Trunks again, probably good, from Dragon Ball Z. No need to put Gine in there, really. Captain Ginyu, decent. People are going to be mad at me for that, I know. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, pretty obvious. He's going God tier. One of the best parts of all of GT, if not the best part. There are great moments in GT. That is one of them. Absolutely hype. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, excuse me. He's going up there as well. Obvious why, doesn't really need much explanation. Same thing with Super Saiyan Gogeta. The Gogeta character is just goated. Gohan, at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, absolute trash. If I'm not mistaken, this is Resurrection F. Or is that GT? Can't tell. But yeah, trash. Trash. Trash all the way until the Tournament of Power. If this... nah, that's not Tournament of Power, so I'm not putting him in good. Super Saiyan Rose, one of my favorite characters. He's going to God tier. Oh, no, this is just regular Goku Black. He's still going to God tier, sorry. He's awesome. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, great. You are going right here. That's one of the better parts of GT as well. Super Saiyan Blue, decent. He has good moments, but I don't really care about that particular transformation until it goes to Kaioken times 10, Kaioken times 20. Until then, it's not really that notable. Honestly, he kind of gets his ass kicked against Frieza when he first uses it, so... it's kind of cut off here. I believe this is Super Saiyan Goku. I mean, pretty obvious where this character's going, right? Most iconic moment in all of anime, more than likely. Kid Goku, God tier. Goten. Good. He hasn't done anything really notable except for the family Kamehameha. But, you know, hopefully they do more with him in the future. The Kai and Zamasu's universe. I don't really care. Whisa's dad, the Supreme Kai. He's going into God tier. Not necessarily because I care too much about his character, but he could probably beat anybody on this list thus far. No, actually, I take that back. He could beat anybody on this list thus far. Goldo, don't care. Actually, I'm going to put him in bad. Grandpa Gohan, I'm not going to put him on the list. Hercule, why is he on here 3 times? Except Super Saiyan Hercule, God tier. No, I'm just kidding, trash. As far as a character, I'll give Hercule some love. I'll put him, character-wise, I'll put him decent. Hit. Great. Actually, no, I'll put him as a good character. Keep in mind, guys, this is my opinion. So feel free to disagree with me or tell me how you think in the comments below. Super Janemba. I'll put him in good, and he is badass, but I don't think he's great. I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot of character development. He's just there kind of to look cool. I think his, how he kind of disassembles and comes back together with the squares is really cool. Kefla, bullshit, trash, terrible. Actually, now that I think about it, you're going to enter too. Jace, trash, don't really care. Is this Hirudegarn? I can't tell. Yeah, I think it is. Decent. Jiren, good. Not really any noteworthy plot, but he's pretty good. Just because he's OP. I mean, he's a big part of Dragon Ball Super, so I kind of got to put him there. Is this Kale? Trash. Kami? Decent. Kid Buu. Great. Let's see. King Cole, trash. King Kai, God tier. I'm just kidding. Actually, as a character, I love King Kai, so I'm gonna go put him in the good tier. Is this GT Goten? I'm not even gonna bother with that. Krillin. Yeah. I'll put him in decent. A lot of people are gonna hate that. I'd have been better off leaving him off the list. Demon King Piccolo. You're going straight to good. Super Saiyan Rose, I just spotted him out of the corner of my eye. You were going right up to God tier. And you were moving right here. Actually, he doesn't be mad, but he's moving like right here. Let's see. Launch. Good. Don't know. Yeah, probably good. Lord Slug. Don't care. King Vegeta. Bad. Buff Rochi. Great. Majin Vegeta, God tier. One of my favorite characters of the entire show. Doesn't need a whole lot of explanation. He is just an amazing character, an awesome arc. Wish they would have kind of left it at the end of that storyline as far as Vegeta character goes. I mean, if they brought him back, they would have done it a bit later. But yeah, awesome, an amazing story, amazing part of probably the best part of the Buu saga in my opinion. Nappa, trash. Oolong, good, because I think he's absolutely hilarious. Kibito, decent. Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. Obviously, he's going into grades. Right? Yeah, he goes right here. Piccolo from Dragon Ball Super doesn't really do much notable, so he's going to average. Don't really care. Actually, that's bad of me. I'll probably put him in decent. Trash. Kind of looking for Yajirobe, and I'm also looking for I forgot off the top of my head. Oh man, that's gonna bother me. Okay, so Raditz, trash. Let's go Oob, decent. Merge Zamasu, good. Unfortunately, the story ending was absolute dog water, but the character is pretty cool. Let's go. Who next? Super 17, yeah. We'll go into decent. I don't know why I put him above Oob there. Didn't mean to. Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta. It's gonna go right next to Goku. Very cool. Actually, I'm a Vegeta fan. Sorry, guys. Let's see here. Elder Kai. Pan. You guys are gonna be mad, but don't really care. Ribrianne, trash. Super Baby 2 again. Interesting. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Pretty obvious where he's going, right? Trash. No, I'm just kidding. God tier. Needs no explanation. Topo. Decent. And Tien from Dragon Ball Super. Actually trash, because he's not good. Dragon Ball Z Tien can go into good. Alright. Not really a lot more. I thought there'd be a bit more updated options here. Vegeta Blue. God tier. Even though he really got kind of nerfed compared to Super Vegeta, but oh well. Let's go Vados. Good. Has some pretty funny quips from time to time. Vegito. Right? Yeah. I'd say so. You got a lot of hate from not putting him there. Ultimate Gohan. I'm gonna put you in. He's badass, so I'm gonna put him kind of closer to here. Whis. I love Whis. I'm putting him in God tier. And a lot of you guys are going to be mad at me because I just put Ultimate Gohan in good tier, but I think Whis is an awesome character, awesome addition to Dragon Ball Super. I'm very thankful they went in that direction. Vegeta, I'm putting you in God tier because I absolutely love the Saiyan Saga. There you go. Trunks. I'm not gonna lie to you, this Trunks gets a bit annoying to me, so I'm gonna put him in decent. GT Trunks, not really gonna bother. Turles is bad. Don't really care. Vegeta, let's see. From Dragon Ball Super, just base form Vegeta. It's kind of random. Decent, I guess. I love Vegeta, but... And Zamasu, as a character, I like Zamasu a lot, actually. I'm gonna put him in good. Zeno! Pretty obvious where he's going, right? I mean, as a character, he's probably not the greatest, but anybody on this list, if they cross Zeno's path, Baseball Yamcha. God tier. I think that's about it, right? Awesome. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna mess with anybody else on this list here, but you know, as far as the androids, I mean, I guess I could put Bulma on the list as decent. I should probably put her in good because she's been a mainstay in the show forever. Okay, yeah, I think I'm pretty comfortable with that. I'm not really gonna put anybody else on the list here, but a lot of them are just either very similar to someone I've already put on the list, so it's not really necessary, or there's just no need. But if you guys like the list, make sure that you like, comment below. Tell me who you would put on your list. I know it's very subjective when it comes to Dragon Ball. Everybody has a different opinion, so feel free to share your opinion. Keep in mind this is just my opinion. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and hope you enjoyed. Thanks. See ya.